Hello. Welcome back. Let me fix the chat filter, all messages, and we'll get this party started. Lizzie, oh my goodness, hello. How are you? You are first, my dear. I had a wonderful Thanksgiving. How about you? Um, Start goal. Let's see. All right. I apologize. So I'm just getting things set up here. Lizzie, I'm making sure everything is working on here properly. Perfect. Hope, hello, welcome. You are second on the list. I should say Chelsea. Hi. Welcome back. So it was an amazing Thanksgiving, Lizzie. All right, so I have the standard Rider Tarot deck, the standard one. Sadeka, hello, welcome. You are number 3. So I always cook. We always have Thanksgiving here and Christmas. Unless one of my boys want to have it at their house. Then we will do that. But we generally just have it here because it's easier for everybody to come to Mom's house. So yeah, that's what we did. And it was great. I cooked all day long. I don't think my husband, maybe he went hunting. I don't remember. It seems like it's been so long. Pays World, hello, welcome. Dr. I have to pull it up down here where it's larger and I can see. So please give me some grace while I finish setting up. And we'll put Pays World. You are number 4 on the list. Let me fix my chat down here. I'm always like, tomorrow I'm going to start early. I will have everything ready and set up so this doesn't happen. And then tomorrow comes and yeah, I'm still not ready. So how about if I just call you Doctor? You are 5th on the list and welcome. Thank you for being here. Mustafa, hello, welcome. It's much easier on the laptop. Perfect. All right, so I don't think I've forgotten anybody. Muda, sir. Dr. Muda, is it Muda or Muda? I truly apologize. I don't mean, I'm not trying to offend anybody. I'm just not good at names. I know, right? That would be awesome. That would be awesome. Dave, I don't think Dave's on YouTube anymore. The last live he was at here, live stream, he had informed us that he had received some bad news from his doctor, and he was not doing YouTube anymore. Oh my goodness, yes. I would have to do a whole lot of research on that one, Chelsea, for sure. Is that Muhammad? Muhammad, hello, welcome. Let's put you on the list. You are number 7. Do I wish I were Mr. Beast's mom? I don't want to sound rude or offend Mr. Beast, but no, not really. I mean, I think Mr. Beast is amazing and awesome, and I've watched his videos for years and purchased his products, some of them. But I'm sure he has the best mom ever, and I'm super happy. I have the best kids ever. Now, if Mr. Beast wished I were his mom, that might be different. Hope says, just feed us what you feed the chickens. We'll be fine. Have I forgotten anybody? Bully. Let's put you on the list. You are number 8. Yes, please be respectful. Seth, please be nice. But you you are welcome. Everybody is welcome here. Jennifer, hello, welcome. You are number 9 on the list. And we're going to get started, Lizzie, any moment now, I promise. John, hello, welcome. You are number 10. All Might, a list for Oracle and Tarot cards. Eleanor, hello, welcome. You are number 11. All right, let's get started with Lizzie. I am in New York, and I have the shade down, but we're in a winter storm morning. Are you guys ready? One more good shuffle for Lizzie. Whoops, there we go. Oh, hold on to them tight, Grandma. Oh, there's 2. Aniket, hello. Welcome back, my friend. Let's get you on the list, too. You're number 12. I don't remember which ones fell first. There we go. Jennifer's tuning in from Australia. Thank you. I appreciate you tuning in from Australia. What is your weather like? Sid, hello. Let me put you on the list, Sid. You are number 13. So that completes the list. Andrea, hello, welcome. Yes, my dear, absolutely. So you are an extra. One more good shuffle. Dr. Mudasir, is that how you pronounce it? Is from Pakistan. Thank you for tuning in from Pakistan. Everybody's from everywhere, all over. Boston, welcome. Is it Ghana? Is that how you pronounce it? India. You guys are amazing. All right. Coffee and Richard, hello. All right, Lizzie, the first card you have is the Queen of Pentacles. Pentacles represents gains, monetary, material, harvest in your heart, in your soul. Anywhere you can enrich, is that upside down? Anywhere you can enrich your life and make it better is a pentacle. So the Queen of Pentacles says, get grounded, connect with the earthy side of life, learn to be resourceful, learn to be practical, and learn to share with others. So share your abundance with others. But more important, decrease money going out and bring more money in. This card says you're capable of turning your hand to most things. So think along those lines. Any way you can make money, do it and save. The Pentacles also represents the winter season and something taking a long time, years. You have the Six of Cups. Cups is our emotions suit. It represents something happening slow, months. So, slow so far. The Six of Cups represents a leveling up. It's the childlike wishes, which are those first feelings, those first flutters. The childlike wishes are those all those wishes we made when we were young and innocent and we just didn't know better. Yeah. So that's what this card represents. 6 is a flip in energy. One step closer to a 10. It's just one step past the halfway point. Closer to a 10 than it is a 1. Again, it represents a flip in energy and that things are being taken to the next level. This card can represent a reunion, maybe a rekindle of something from the past. And I need to underline, stress that the rekindle of something from the past doesn't necessarily mean a relationship. It can be a hobby. It can be a career. Maybe something you put on the back burner for a little while. The rekindle of something. Let me make sure I don't have anything else written down. And again, it's a flip in energy and that things are being taken to another level. Represents something has just recently happened to bring this flip in energy and take things to the next step. You have the 10 of Pentacles, again, GAINZ. The 10 represents the master. The 3 is the apprentice, the 8 is the journeyman, and the 10 is the master. This card represents, well, it's a structure card. It's keep the outcome in mind and keep working toward it. And the outcome is lasting security and wealth. The thing is, though, being the master, you can now slow down, take it easy, and let others take on more responsibilities. So you need to delegate now. The card, the 10 of Pentacles, symbolizes a well-established foundation, family harmony, and fulfillment of a substantial legacy. Again, I'm going if anybody's new and you're wondering what I'm reading from, I have my own book here. We have the Queen of Swords for you. Swords represents arguing and fighting. And it represents something that's going to happen fast. Weeks. The Queen of Swords says to say what you think. Don't lose connection. Says say what you think. Be your own person. Keep your strong convictions no matter what opposition you come up against. Don't be afraid to stand alone. It says be confident, be straightforward, and you will receive the acknowledgement you deserve. Now, my friends, if I've missed anybody to put on the list, I have a couple, like 4 extras. Once I fill the list up, I'll add extras. I can't guarantee I will get to you. I'm going to try really hard. But a super thanks will get you guaranteed next in line. Lizzie, your oracle for the day is the movement card in the upright position. So this oracle, the enchanted map, oracles have 2 meanings. An upright and a reversed. In the upright position, it says it's time for positive momentum. This is a time for positive momentum. I get caught in the chat, I apologize. As you come out of a period of restriction, you're in a stage of new adventure and discovery, and you may feel compelled to take a trip, change your hair, or move your business or your home. No matter what it is, you know you cannot remain where you are anymore. You feel compelled to go forward. No matter what your inquiry, you will see your dreams take form, and doors previously shut, Lizzie, will begin to open as if by magic. This card is also a state of mind, so the fog lifts, and you now know the actions you need to take. This is not the time for fear. Let go and move forward. Johnny, hello, welcome. Hunters, hello, welcome. Was that Mr. Parmesan? Hello, welcome. Lizzie, you are welcome. Thank you for being so patient. Even though you're the first one. Mersh, is that Mersh? Hello, welcome. Thank you for being here. Hope, you are next. I have no idea what that is, Hope. I have no clue what any of it is. Sunil, hello, welcome. I have. I most definitely did have something to eat right after my first workout. And of course I had my coffee. Let me take a moment to put in the email, or in the chat, my email. You're so fast. You're much faster at that than I am, Hope. So we're just going to pin Hope's message to the top. That is my email. If anybody would like an in-depth card reading, they're free. That is a whole layout, 10 plus cards. Send me an email. I would be happy to do one for you. Sunil, I'm sure you did cook something delicious. I think you cook something delicious every time I watch your videos. Havana? Is that how you pronounce your name? I can add you to the list, my friend. Well, we did. I'm pretty sure you can. I'm pretty sure you can, as long as you're not marked for, as long as you're no kids allowed type thing. You've got it marked not made for kids. We did a live with bourbon. Amin, hello, welcome. How are you? Thank you for subscribing, the Havana. Havana. Like Savannah, but Havana. So, Havana. I apologize. I will do the best I can to get it right. Amin, you are absolutely on the list. Okay, I wished I could. All right, you guys. So I just clicked the button. Let me turn you guys around. For the membership gifts, and I want to show you guys. So I can do 5 right now. Let's see what happens. Let's see who gets them. Uh-oh, what did I do? I did something wrong. Send 5 now. All right, here we go. Nicole Barbie. Sam Sargent, Country Love, Chaotic Calm, Andrea, and Leah. All right, let's turn you guys back around. That may be the only 10 I have for this month. So we may have to wait until next month. Well, I used to play the clarinet when I was younger in school. And my husband bought me one, oh gosh, years ago. I still have it in the closet that I play around with, but I don't know what I'm doing, really. It squeals more than anything. Sedeka, no. We are on Hope. And then you are next. Cole, hello, welcome. I had to look at it real close. I was like, what does that say? Cole. Alex, hello, welcome. All right, Hope, let's get started here. The first card you have is the King of Cups. Now, Cups is our emotion suit. It represents something happening slow, like months. It's also a positive card, and it's a yes card. The King of Cups is a dignity card, and it says to maintain your composure, set a good example, be the person you would want supporting you. The set a good example means that there may be people watching you, and in a good way, not a bad way, like a role model. So again, dignity and maintain your composure, because if they're young people watching you, this is when children are young is when things is super easy to be instilled in them. So again, dignity and maintain your composure. Set a good example. You have the Four of Swords. This is a fighting, arguing, discontent card. In the Four of Swords, is that a four? Yeah, I apologize. This is after conflict or stress, rest, and examination, because a new life awaits. Also, it recommends letting go of things that are useless to you. If they've outlived their purpose, get rid of it. This is a selfish time. Think selfish. If it doesn't help you in any way, shape, or form, get rid of it. Nope, it's a four. And you have the Page of Pentacles. Now remember, Pentacles are GAINZ. And the Page represents, it's that, the voice inside urging you to follow your destiny. It is young at heart. And it says to examine what strengths you possess, speculate to accumulate, and figure out how to turn every possibility into gold. The card represents the winter time and something happening slow, and like slow as possible, years. Remember, speculate to accumulate. Figure out how to turn every possibility into gold. Gamer69, hello, welcome, my friend, welcome. Your oracle for the day is the Listening card in the upright position. In upright, this card says, you're being reminded that there is a time to speak and a time to be silent. Now is the occasion to listen. So pay attention to what is not being said, not only to what is being said at the moment. There is a deeper message that is not always obvious. So listen with your heart, not just your ears, and you'll find clarity. When you receive this card, it is a fortunate sign and ensures a greater understanding of your circumstances. My friends, if you would like to be next in line, a super chat is required. Now, my friends, I'm not asking you for your savings account. I was informed yesterday that you can send like 5 cents. So, yep, that's all it takes. Oh, goodness, thank you. Thank you so much. So much. You guys are awesome. All right, I already sent out my gift members. I can't do that. Okay. Sadeka, it is your turn. Oh, 50 cents. I I apologize. Albert, hello, welcome. That's good advice, Albert. That is super good advice. And we're going to pin that message until the email is needed again. Naga, hello, welcome. Thank you for coming back. We need one more card. This is for Sadeka. Yeah, it probably does have a huge lag. It's that snowstorm we have. Amin, hello. I have you on the list, my friend. Sid, we are on number 3. I know, I know. You are 16th. Oh, no, I apologize. No, you're not. That is, Gamer 69. I need another list. We have a lot of extras. Like I said, I don't even know if we're going to get to them all. So I'm just going to continue to march. Sadeka, the first card you have is the 6 of Swords. This card represents fighting. Swords represents fighting, arguing, being unhappy, discontent. It also represents something happening fast, but weeks. The 6 represents new horizons and moving on. You see where you're at right now, the water's choppy. And in the boat is all your worldly possessions packaged up, ready to go to calm, clear waters. So the card represents new horizons and moving on. But, my friend, before you go, become a better you. And this may be a very emotional time. You also have the 7 of Pentacles. Sevens are called to reorganize, and it's a plateau card. This card represents that there's been a shift in perspective. It also represents long-term success in either hard working or studying hard. This card represents waiting for the fruits of your labor to ripen. There is a pause to appreciate and to decide to continue as is or adjust your strategy. And you have the 9 of Pentacles as well. Now, Pentacles represents the winter time and something happening slow, years. The 9 of Pentacles represents security, and that there is plenty in all things. It says that you want for nothing, that you are content in the gardens of your bounty, and you are secure in the safety of your haven. The card says, but security comes with a price, and there is a lack of thrill and risk. That's the price, is just no thrill and no risk. Your oracle for the day is the details in the upright position. Upright, this card says that this is the time to be aware of the fine print in all areas of your life. So leave the broad strokes for another time. When this card appears, it's a sign to finesse a project or make small, meaningful gestures. Add a personal touch to your correspondence. But remember, what you need to know lies in the details. If you're entering into an agreement of any kind, pay attention to the details now, not after when it's too late. Clarity and transparency are key. You can gain great understanding by observing the minute body language, those offhand remarks, and the fleeting facial expressions. My friend, all that reveals the larger picture. Yes, Sid, you are 13. Doctor? Mudasir? Mudasir? Mudasir. Apologize if I pronounced it. I don't know if the U is pronounced or oo. Jimmy, hello, welcome. Okay, I won't. But thank you for popping in, my friend. Oops, you guys, I crossed off the wrong one. So it's not the doctor's turn. It's Pay's World. Pay's World. I apologize, truly. So Hope has her own YouTube channel. Hope and her significant other, fiance, boyfriend. I don't really know what to call Wayne. But yes, they have a YouTube channel, a couple of them. So, you guys, support Hope. Everybody, Country Love has a YouTube channel. Hello, welcome. Congratulations on the membership. I know, don't let your coffee get cold. I hear you, girlfriend. What's for lunch? Oops, I just shuffled those. What's for lunch today? I'm not sure. What do I have for leftovers? I do have some leftovers. The other day I made a pork roast and some potatoes. So maybe I'll just make that into a cold sandwich. Oh, you're having meatballs. I love meatballs. Homemade meatballs. Country Love, the free membership thing is so fun. When people send gifts, it enables YouTube. YouTube allows me to, so far, give 10 free memberships away a month, and I think we've given 20 memberships away so far, last month and this month. All right, Pay's World, are you ready? I truly apologize for almost skipping you. You have the Page of Swords. Now remember, the swords represent something happening fast, weeks. This card says, withdraw, get some air, choose your words wisely, my dear, for they are sharp and they can make or break a difficult situation. Now the Page of Swords is also, it says, don't forget that this card is the sword of criticism. and it has two edges. The judgment of others, that is your judgment of others, and your judgment of yourself. The judgment of others and your judgment of yourself. You have the Six of Swords as well, representing new horizons and moving on. So you may be in a position where there's been a lot of fighting, arguing, just being unhappy. This also represents it's going to be an emotional time, maybe an emotional time. But it says, again, it's new horizons and moving on. But before you go, become a better you. It's super important. You have the Ace of Swords. All three of them are swords. This card represents, first of all, it's an ace. So it's the start of a new cycle. Represents that you have completed something. Or, you know, maybe you've just come to a realization. Whatever it is, this represents a new cycle. It's victory, singular. This new cycle is very decisive and cutting and purposed. But the card may also show that a downsizing is required. So this moving forward, moving on in new horizons, you may be getting rid of a lot of junk that is useless to you. Your oracle for the day is Into the Unknown, reversed. Is that what that is? You're like, I don't know, you tell me. So this card represents inexperience plus overconfidence can lead you into a dangerous situation that you're not prepared for. Remember, wisdom comes from experience. Keep an open mind and enter this part of your journey with alert eyes. Don't assume you know the territory. You may not recognize what is hidden by camouflage. My friend, this is not a time for careless adventure. Yeah, Country Love, I believe the only ones who can get a membership are the ones who are subscribers. I'm not really sure how it all works. But I really think it's cool. And I'm super happy YouTube rolled out with it. Green Zombie, I love your name. Hello, welcome. So I can put you on the list. It's extremely large. Dr. Mudisser, it is your turn. But Super Chat will get you next in line immediately. Jimmy, have a beautiful day, my friend. Thanks for popping in to both lives today. So yes, a Super Chat will get you next in line. And again, I mention again, I'm not asking for your savings account. I believe Annika has said you can, the smallest amount you can donate is 50 cents. I said 5 cents, but it's 50 cents. All right, doctor. All right, let's put you on here then, zombie. So I see we have a lot of swords going today. I mean, it's kind of understandable. From October to February is a very, very stressful time in everybody's everyday life. You guys, I still have stuff all over me. Welcome to the family. So October through February is the most stressful time of year for people. That is, I read an article that said most deaths happen between October and February. So it is a very stressful time right now. So I can understand all the swords popping up in everybody's readings. All right, Doctor. The first card you have is the World card. It is a major arcana. It's a positive, it's a yes card, and it represents a slow, successful completion. Now I have to underline, underscore slow, because we all know the world, slow, successful completion. So it says the time has come to venture forth. The world is open to you and will respond accordingly at this time. Triumph, success, unity, permanency, freedom, and realization is what this card means. Slow, successful completion. And an example is maybe you've chose a career where you have to go to college for a few years. Successful, but slow. You have the Eight of Swords. This card represents that you've been on a plateau. There is, whoopsies, wrong card, wrong suit. This card represents you are restricting yourself. It says stop creating obstacles that are of your own mental creation. You can cope. Because of these obstacles that you're mentally creating, this card can also represent bad news on the horizon. You have the Four of Cups. Cups is our emotion suit. This card represents self-pity. It says you're becoming a little obsessed and you need to get out more. It's a routine but being in a rut card. It represents boredom, quite possibly a missed opportunity. So look for an opportunity you overlooked. But don't take so long deliberating over things that you miss out on this opportunity. Your oracle for the day is the Rescue in reverse. It's so hard to remember the meanings of these ones when there's so many of them in an upright and a reverse position. But this one says, are you trying to rescue another one? Are you trying to rescue someone? Do you believe your love can change them and miraculously heal them? Or are you, my friend, waiting to be rescued? Do you believe someone will sweep you off your feet and take away all your troubles? This card cautions you against romanticizing your situation at the moment. Look closely and see reality as it is rather than the illusion of how you'd like it. You need to step back and rescue yourself. Trust that spirit will guide you to expose the illusion so that you may discern the difference between truth and fantasy. Next is Mustafa. Saxy Butler, hello. Welcome. How was your holiday? You're going to have to hit that notification, my friend. So if you're on your cell phone and you're in YouTube, down on the bottom is a dashboard and it should say subscribers or subscriptions with a dot. Every time whoever you're subscribed to uploads any content, there will be a red dot. So if you hit that, and then some will pull up, and then you should see something that says see all. And a bell will pop up, and you can hit the bell. Make sure you are hitting the notification bell. In there, I think you can filter out what you want and what you don't want as well. All right. Again, this is for Mustafa. Is there a universal moral truth? There should be It should just be, just live your life in truth and honesty. Just live your life in truth. One of our cards says, walk the path of truth. And you never have to remember what you've done or said. And it's true. If everything you do and say is the truth, you never have to remember what you said because you didn't make it up. It's the truth. I hope that makes sense. Oh my gosh, there were pros there. I know that was an exciting time. Did you learn a lot? Oh, I know that was super exciting. Good for you. I'm so glad you got to experience that. The flute. The flute has a very pretty sound. My kids are they're the ones who are musically inclined. I swear, they can play anything. Anything. You put it in their hands and they got it. My youngest son, so he can play guitar, drums. One day he comes home from school. Now remember, my youngest is now 33. He comes home from school one day and he's like, I decided I'm going to play the violin. And one of his friends let him borrow a violin. And there he goes, doing whatever you got to do to warm it up and rosin up your bow. But I couldn't believe it. My jaw must have dropped because it was the coolest sound ever. Me? Nope. Nope. Oh my gosh, the drums are awesome. All right, Mustafa, the first card you have is a Major Arcana. This is a Tower card. It's a neutral energy card. So are you going through a sudden change? Something happened unexpectedly. It also represents the end of restriction. So obviously this is not a happy card. It's probably an emotional time as maybe things are just being like the Tower, like everything is just crumbling below your feet. The good thing about this card, like I said, it's a neutral energy, which means there's something positive in it as well, is that you can sweep the rubble away and start over fresh and new. Like this stuff never even happened. You have the Three of Wands, which represents an advancement. It's an activating card. And Wands represents something that's going to happen fast. Days. So super fast. Again, it's an advancement card. It's an activating card. New horizons and promises. New horizons and promises. You get to start over fresh. Like this never happened. You have the Seven of Wands. That's not a Wands, it's a Swords. This is one of my least favorite cards in the deck. This is a warning card. It represents trespassing or the stealing of ideas. So my friend, be careful of sharing delicate information. Oops, I apologize for the bouncing. Be careful of sharing delicate information. Are your communications being be careful sharing delicate information. Are your communications being shared with a third party? And also, be careful of being too trusting at work, home, school, whichever one it may be, because your ideas may be passed off as their own, and you don't want somebody else to reap what you have sown. So, again, you've been warned, and just keep it to yourself. Keep it to yourself. Don't tell anybody, even if you're acting like you got ants in your pants, and you just don't tell anybody. Don't tell nobody. Wait till the time is right. Your oracle for the day is the listening card in the upright. This just came out for somebody else too. So in the upright position, it says that an open heart will hear the message. When it appears, you're being reminded there's a time to speak and a time to be silent. So now is the time for listening. Pay attention to what is not being spoken. Also to what is not being said at the moment. For the deeper message is not always obvious. People will sometimes say things, but you're not hearing what they're really saying. So listen with your heart, not just your ears. You'll find clarity. Receiving this card is a fortunate sign, and it ensures a greater understanding of your circumstances. Listen. Sometimes it takes a couple of days. You know, we all know that person, most of us, you know, they have a bad day. They don't want to talk about it. But you know that if you don't push the issue, if you just sit and you listen, eventually, once they work it out and work it through, little bits and pieces come out. And you're like, oh, that's it. All right, I understand. So it's more about listening and learning than poking and prodding. Muhammad, you are next. Lizard, don't tell nobody. Nobody. I love to hear the guitar. It's such a pretty sound. All right, Muhammad, you have 4 tarot. Your first card is a major arcana, the Lovers. It can represent a Gemini. It is a positive card. Oh, me too. Me too. I am a classic rock. Not just classic. All right, so the Lovers card. It says nothing should be held back, even if it exposes you to feelings of vulnerability, weakness, nervousness. Be open and transparent. This card represents success and unexpected blessings from above. Again, be open and transparent. You have the King of Swords. The King of Swords is a don't be caught off guard. You didn't get where you are without a strong dose of caution. So this is no time to let your guard down. The swords also represent something happening fast in weeks. And it's not positive. I mean, I'm not going to say it's bad, but it's not going to be all rainbows and unicorns. So don't be caught off guard. You didn't get where you are without a strong dose of caution. You have a 5 of Swords, which says stop being defensive. There will never be a resolution to conflict as long as you put too much emphasis on being defensive. And be careful not to be paranoid and see treachery where there is none. You have another major arcana, the Strength card. This is a positive. It's a yes card. It can represent a Leo. It is power, courage, and being generous. It says be like the trees, strong but bendable, and stay calm in the face of adversity, and maintain your composure. So more, it is a through inner strength card, but it's positive and it's a yes card. Your oracle for the day is the Solitude in the upright position. In upright, this card says, I am comfortable in my own skin as I detach to replenish my soul. Meditation is required. Empty your mind of all thoughts and allow stillness to flow through your whole being. This is not an advantageous time to ask questions or push forward. Rather, it's a period for conscious retreat. So take a step back and take your focus off of your life and your troubles. You'll be surprised how things sort themselves out once you've replenished your energy by means of a much needed rest and time out. Aniket says somebody else has to hold down the fort. I love the rainbow hearts. All right. Number 8, Ibuli. It is your turn. Oh my gosh, Green Zombie. You were all the way down at the bottom of the list with the stars. So I have a list of 13, and then I have extras, stars. But again, if you want a guaranteed next, a super thanks will get you next in line, and you won't have to wait. And we've been informed that you can do a super chat of like 50 cents. So you don't have to do a lot of money at all. I don't want people to think that I'm asking for, like I said, your savings account or your checking account. Not at all. It's just the list gets huge fast. And if I wouldn't talk so much, we'd probably get through it a lot faster. All right, Eboli. The first card you have is the Page of Wands. Wands represents something happening fast, days. It's positive. It's yes. This card represents a successful completion, but that it will take a longer time frame. So I know I just said Wands represents something happening fast, like days. But this card represents a successful completion that is going to take longer. So let me explain. You may come to a decision. Something may happen soon that will bring this into fruition, whatever it is. Whatever it is you decide, whatever your path is, it's going to happen soon. But the path you'll be on will take a longer time. It'll be successful, but it'll be a longer path. It'll be successful, so conjure your brilliance, burst out, be proud. More importantly, be active and be creative. You have the Six of Swords, which represents new horizons and moving on. But before you go, become a better you. And remember, it may be an emotional time. That may be what is going to happen fast. You also have the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups represents a relationship. Now, this relationship is that which nature has sanctified. So it represents love, passion, friendship, affinity, union, concord. That's an agreement, and or squeaky relations. And squeaky relations is short for Squeaky relations is short for SEX relations. Squeaky. Also, you have the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles represents charity and recognition. So you may be recognized for something good you've done. And there may be a monetary reward somewhere. If there is, make sure you pay off all debt, and then don't forget to give to charity. Remember, sixes are a leveling up. Something has just recently happened to take things to the next level. Your oracle for the day is the Field of Dreams in the upright position. In upright, this card says, whoops, wrong one. That this is, just throwing stuff. This is the perfect time to harness the field of vast potential not yet realized in your life. This card says great abundance is yours if you're willing to do the work alongside the gentle gardener. Be clear about your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs. Concentrate on your best life regardless of the temporary outer conditions imposed upon you by the greater world. My friend, that has its own story to tell. You have a basket full of seeds that are quite powerful, for your talents are divinely inspired and will indeed lead to a great harvest to be shared with others. You will reap what you have sown. Dream big, dream beautiful, take action, and tend to the garden of your life, and experience the extraordinary. Jennifer, you are next. The list is full, Melissa. I have been adding people, but I can't promise I'll get to the end of the list. Again, a super chat. A super thanks will get you next immediately. And remember, I'm not asking for your savings account. The least amount you can donate is 50 cents, I believe. But it'll get you next in line immediately. Jennifer, we just need a couple more to row. We have like 21 people on the list. The first card you have, Jennifer, is the Three of Pentacles. This card is an apprenticeship and cooperation card. So if you're putting applications in for job, school, new area to move to, this card is a good indication that you will be chosen. But remember, it's apprenticeship, so it's the beginning of something. Because an 8 is a journeyman and a 10 is the master. So the 3 represents the beginning, the apprentice, and cooperation. You have the Page of Cups. This card represents to enjoy life, make the most of living your life to the fullest. So a page usually has a message. And again, live your life to the fullest, savor being the center of attention, and live life like there's no tomorrow. Which means live in the here, the now, the present. All too often in life, we live for the past or the future when this or that happens to make everything maybe perfect. No, live in the here, in the now, so you don't miss out. You have the Two of Wands. This is a hopes and wishes card, and it is also a call to organize. It is a fire yourself up. So plan ahead and be strategic. Where do you want to go and what do you have to give? This card says think innovative and fresh ideas. You are in an excellent position to join forces with another who shares your vision. Your oracle for the day is the Storm Fields in the upright position. It says that an uncomfortable chaos is surrounding you. Maybe you've left things unattended and it is causing conflict. This energy needs to be released, just like a storm in nature does. Remember, not all storms are destructive. They bring rain to the ground, wind to the trees, enabling seeds to be widely distributed and continuous growth to be ensured. So remember, whatever's being stirred up inside you, between you and another, it will benefit you later. The sun will shine again and new growth will be observed. Don't be afraid to shake things up a little. Sid, why thank you, my friend. You are next. That was for Jennifer. Thank you so much. You are amazing, my friend. All right, let's see what the cards have for you. And after Sid is John. All right, Sid. Oh, you're going through some things, aren't you? No wonder. The first card you have is a major arcana, Sid. And it shows that you've been on a plateau. Do you feel like everything you've been doing is backfiring? Or, like maybe everything you touch breaks. Nothing, just everything is just, it's just not a good time right now. Is that how things have been for you? Will I get an offer here? I love the company. Well, you have a major arcana, the Chariot, which represents that you've been on a plateau. But the appearance of this card represents victory. It's a positive, it's a yes card, and it represents forward movement. But my friend, that you should take the road less traveled. So it's be a leader, not a follower. If everybody's going this way for an opportunity, go the other way. You'll have more doors open and more opportunities for you to advance. This card, again, is victory. It's a positive. It's a yes. You have another major arcana, the Devil card. Don't freak out. This is a neutral energy card. And it says, stop avoiding situations that hold you in a state of fear. Just do it. You can see that the chains are around the person's neck, not around their hands. So again, stop avoiding situations that hold you in a state of fear. You can do it. The card also wants you to know that if you keep wanting, you will always be in need. So there's always that. Hope is back. You also have the Queen of Pentacles. Pentacles represents gains, monetary, material, harvest in your heart, in your soul. Anywhere you can enrich your life and make it better is a pentacle. And the Queen of Pentacles says, get grounded, connect with the earthy side of life. Learn to be resourceful, practical, and share with others. Decrease outgoings and bring more money in. You are capable of turning your hand to most things. This card represents the winter time. So, the way the cards are falling is, you may hear something. When does winter start? The 21st? You may hear something soon, my friend. Your oracle for the day is the Coming to Life card, reversed. You will hear something because it's victory. And don't be afraid to try new things either. So the coming to life card says something beautiful is being born in your life. When you look at your life, can you see how you've grown and evolved over time? This is reversed. This is a gentle reminder. I'm the worst grandma ever. So you hear, this one was stop avoiding situations that hold you in a state of fear. The reverse position is a gentle reminder to get out of your own way and let spirit lead. New life is unstable in the beginning and it needs gentle care. We all know that a farmer doesn't go out into the field and pull up the little plants to see how they're growing. No, they know everything has its own cycle of growth. Let nature take its course. Find other things to focus on right now. And remember, simplicity and small steps are the order of the day. When the time is right, you will see the miracle. I'm going to say you're going to hear something by December 21st. Hopefully sooner, my friend. Aw, thank you. John, your turn. So I have a huge list that I don't even know if I'm going to get to the end of. So if anybody wants to be next in line, a super thanks is required and will get you next in line. I might have to start coming back in the afternoon. Yeah, don't take off yet, my friend. We might be able to squeeze you in. The first card you have, John, is the Strength card. This is a through inner strength. It's a major arcana. It's positive. It's a yes. It represents power, courage, and being generous. So be like the trees, strong but bendable, and stay calm in the face of adversity and maintain your composure. So it's a through inner strength card. Anaket, I totally agree with you. I need the afternoon to rest because I'll never get my other work done. You also have a 9 of Swords. This is a 9 steps of grieving. So it's a grieving card. Everybody grieves. Nobody is immune to grieving. Every zodiac sign is on this blanket, which represents nobody is immune to grieving. Although everybody grieves differently and for a different reason, this card can represent death, miscarriage, failure, despair, and deception. Remember, it is a resting phase. 9 is almost a 10, 10 being the completion of a cycle. Nobody can force you to go through any of these steps faster than you're ready. They are, because they're emotional. They are definitely the 9 circles of hell. You have the 5 of Swords, which represents it's a halfway point. The halfway point is a calling card for you to put boundaries in place. Boundaries. So remember, boundaries are not walls to keep people out. They're doors to keep you safe. And this card says stop being defensive. There will never be a resolution to conflict as long as we put too much emphasis on being defensive. But also, be careful not to be paranoid and see treachery where there is none. Your oracle for the day is the sacred pool in the upright position. In the upright position, this card says the world is a reflection of your thoughts, your feelings, and your beliefs. Embody the love you wish to see in the world. This card says your unique service to the world is not only needed, but celebrated. See the love within you and know that if you cast it upon the waters, it will return to you tenfold. Be at peace, for you are beautiful and loved. Act with surety and confidence, and success shall be yours, whatever your inquiry. Everybody's just relaxing. At least it's not like awkward silence, right? I absolutely can hope. I just need his zodiac sign and the year he was born. And if he has any questions. Oh, he's a Gemini. And he was born in 1990. My youngest is a Gemini. So does he have any questions? So you have a choice. He can choose from 8 subjects, I should say. Actually, my youngest was born in 92. My middle son was born in 90. So he can do career and finances. He can do health, relationships, travel and lifestyle, education, spiritual awareness and self-development, or in general. You email me. I'll put my email in the address. I will put it in the chat again. Unless Hope beats me. There we go. Anna Cat got me this time. Yeah, send me an email. You guys, I will be right back. Who is next? Eleanor is next. Anna Cat, hold the fort down. Okay, had to start to dry her up again too. What did I do? Do I need to refresh? Did I do something wrong, you guys? All right. Eleanor. Okay. Thank you, Hope. I know, I know. Okay, so, Eleanor, Aniket, you are next. The first card you have is the Chariot. Major Arcana. It represents finally forward movement. So you probably feel like you've been on a plateau. Um, my son, one of my sons, does anybody who know who Schleprock is on Flintstones? The one that everything just breaks when he walks past something, it falls apart. When he tries to do something, it doesn't work. Well, that's kind of what this card is. But the appearance of it shows that there's finally forward movement. The appearance of this card shows that that's the way life has been for you. So it's victory and finally forward movement. But remember, take the road less traveled. There will be more doors open, and there will be more opportunities for you as well. For you, the one who is fearless and will not follow the crowd. You'll be the leader, not the follower. You have a major arcana, the death card. This is a neutral energy card. Eleanor, don't freak out. It doesn't mean you're going to wake up not breathing tomorrow. This card represents an inevitable change. It's change. Nothing you can do about it. And it's going to be very transformative, and you are going to like who you become. This forward movement, you're going to like it. You have the Six of Pentacles, which represents charity and recognition. So you may be recognized for something good you've done, and there may be a monetary reward involved. Or there just may be a monetary reward involved. Either way, pay off any debt and then give to charity. If this card doesn't resonate in that form, maybe you were asked to give forth somebody's name for recognition. You have the Page of Swords. The page comes with a message, and the message is for you to withdraw, get some air, choose your words wisely, for they are sharp, and they can make or break a difficult situation. And remember, this card represents the sword of criticism, and it has two edges: the judgment of others and your judgment of yourself. You have the details card in the upright position, and it says that the most powerful patterns are created within the tiniest details. So pay attention. And be aware that if you're entering into an agreement of any kind, pay attention to the details now, before it's not after, when it's too late. Clarity and transparency are key. Aniket, it is your turn, my friend. I love the Flintstones. And I agree. I think Hope is awesome. She's like, oh, shucks, go on. Don't stop now. All right, Aniket. There we go. The first card you have is, I love this card. Dun, 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 dun. The first card you have is the Ten of Cups. It represents the completion of a cycle, freeing you up to start another one. So congratulations on that. More important, this card represents domestic bliss. Enjoy and appreciate it because you deserve it. And remember, domestic bliss doesn't just necessarily mean happiness in a relationship or marriage. No, it is bliss in everything, every way, shape, and form. All your cups overfloweth. You have the Seven of Cups, which represents imagination and inspiration. It's a 7, so it's a call to reorganize. But it also says that imagination needs to be kept in check. There is fanciful, and then there's downright deluded. So use your imagination in practical ways, or it will use you. So the pie in the sky ideas, that is your right, my friend. You just can't expect anybody else to feast on them. The card says, is fate revealing the truth? You also have the Nine of Swords, which is the 9 steps of grieving. Each sword represents a feeling. Everybody grieves, but everybody grieves for a different reason, and we all grieve differently. So remember, this card not only it can represent death, but it can represent miscarriage, failure, despair, deception. But again, it's almost a 10, the completion of a cycle, which is domestic bliss. Your oracle for the day is the Field of Dreams in the upright position. This card says it is a perfect time to harness the field of vast potential not yet realized in your life. It says great abundance is yours if you're willing to do the work alongside the gentle gardener. But you must be clear about your thoughts, your feelings, and your beliefs. Concentrate on your best life, regardless of the temporary outer conditions imposed upon you by the greater world. We all know that it has its own story to tell. You have a basket full of seeds that are divinely inspired and powerful. Very powerful. I skipped over a whole paragraph, my friends. It says you have a basket full of seeds that are quite powerful, for your talents are divinely inspired and will indeed lead to a great harvest to be shared with others. You will reap what you have sown. Dream big, dream beautiful, and take action. Intend to the garden of your life and experience the extraordinary. Anna Kat, are you the one that said you wanted to start a spice business? Who was it said they wanted to start a spice business? It's that field of dreams, the field in the cultivating that just made me wonder. Andrea, you are next. Oh my gosh, Andrea, you are next. I feel like you had a reading that just came out. I'm not going to search. Oh, that was Krish. And what's that? You are welcome, my friend, and bless you too. You do have one. You're absolutely correct. On the 15th. Thank you. It's staring me in the face. That's your birthday, too. Is that right? Because that's what I have written down. All right, Andrea. The first card you have is the 9 of Cups. This one represents abundance. Being pleased with yourself. It says that you surround yourself with your achievements. You love to entertain, be the life and soul of the party. There's nothing wrong with that. This card says you can have all you desire if you wish and vision a better life. This card represents contentment and happiness are the rewards of a dedication to a purpose. You can have all you desire if you wish and vision a better life. Ah, good. I'm so glad I have it right then. I didn't mess it up, Anakat. You also have the Knight of Wands. Andrea, the Knight of Wands represents, it's a corresponding card. And it says, everybody will benefit as long as they are sincere with heart. This card is kind of a warning because the Knight, this person is enthusiastic and they have they have all the good ideas. And we need this in our lives. We need happy, peppy people who have a lot of enthusiasm and ideas to get us up and get going. The thing about your Knight of Wands is that whatever it is, they must be in charge of it. And they want everybody to know they're in charge. This person is going to get carried away. They always get carried away. And then this person is going to lose interest. And you already know this person is not a team player. This person also tends to be self-employed. I do have you on here, Andrea, on the 17th for a reading as well on your birthday. Aries dealing with a Leo. I have it all written down. Andrea, you have a 3 of Swords. This card represents petty conflict. It also represents something happening fast, like weeks. So petty conflict. Grudges need to be dropped. Did you hear I said fast, weeks? Petty grudges need to be dropped. Someone needs to step back and act as a mediator or it's just going to get worse. You have the 6 of Swords. This card represents new horizons and moving on. It's also going to be an emotional time. But before you go, become a better you. You have the 14. You have ride the wave in the upright position. This card says that you're entering a time when you can ride the wave of abundance. The tide is turned and you can put your surfing skills to the test. Everything you know, all your talents coupled with your hopes and dreams will carry you forward. People and circumstances have come out of the ocean of potential and possibility to take shape in a wave of spectacular activity. Know that you're definitely on the right path. Next we have Havana. Havana. Is that how you say it? Is the B silent? Havana. Oh, thank you, Andrea. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. You really are the best. Steph, hello, welcome. Thank you for being here. Absolutely. Absolutely. Another question. Go for it. Yeah, I'm waiting. As soon as Andrea gets her question put in, we will move on to Havana. All right. You have an Ace of Wands. It's a positive. It's a yes. And the Ace of Wands represents the start of something new. And it's the urge to move on. More important, it says never stop striving for what you want. This new thing could be the start of a new neighborhood, a new career, a new relationship, or a new look. You just know that where you are, you cannot stay like this anymore. You must move forward. You have you are full of the pioneer spirit, and it drives you forward. You must make the first move. You must believe in yourself. It may be the making of you. Intentions, positive. Yes, something's going to happen fast, like days. Havana, you are next. Do I wear headbands? I have some plastic ones I do wear once in a while. Generally, though, only when I'm like washing my face or if it's unruly. I like your name too, the Silver Wanderer. If I do wear a headband, they are teeny, teeny, tiny. They match. Try to get them to match the color of my hair. All right, Havana. The first card you have is the Queen of Wands. This card says, "Do not withdraw from intimidating situations." More important is the Queen of Wands represents love and money. So, do not withdraw from intimidating situations. Adopt witchy glamour. Ooze charm and magic. Ooze charm and magic from every pore. Be gilding everyone you meet. Now, again, this card represents love and money. If you would like the begilding recipe, aka spell, send me an email and I would love to share it with you. If you have a question and if it's about a woman, the woman is interested in you. If you have a question and it's about a man, the man is friendly, favorable, and sympathetic. Now, what that means is if you have a question about either one, the example I use is if you've put applications in somewhere, maybe a male or a female is looking at your application. Is it about a man or is it about a woman? Again, if it's a woman, she is interested. If it's about a man, he is friendly, favorable, and sympathetic toward you. You have a major arcana, the World, which represents a slow, successful completion. It's positive, it's a yes card, and it says the time has come for you to venture forth. The world is open to you and will respond accordingly. It represents triumph, success, unity, permanency, freedom, and realization. You also have the Seven of Cups, which is inspiration and imagination, but you need to keep it in check. So, use your imagination in practical ways or it will use you. You have the Two of Pentacles. This card represents balance, dedication, flexibility, and adaptability. So for everything you do, ensure someone else does something as well. Keep a balance. It's also a call to organize. You have the Knight of Swords. This card says be alert, be ready to defend yourself, and speak your mind. And you have the Six of Cups. This card is a leveling up. It represents childlike wishes, first feelings, first flutters. It can represent a reunion or the rekindle of something from the past. Now, it can be a relationship, or it can be a hobby, a place you used to visit, or a career. Your oracle for the day is the Heal the Ouch in the upright position. And this card says this is a time for great soothing of the mind, soul, body, and heart. This card indicates healing will be prevalent in your life now. You may feel drawn to the healing arts. If so, you will be successful in developing your natural capacity to restore others to wellness. The message may be that you're being called to change your behaviors in order to heal the earth, which means switching to a cruelty-free diet, that's eating less meat, or perhaps you'll pay more attention to how much water or electricity you use. You're asked to be conscious of your footprint on the sacred earth and all of life and to commit to the healing path. The Heal the Ouch card may also be an indicator of old wounds and broken bonds being mended. Reconciliations are possible now. Let bygones be bygones. Hope. I knew you would like that one. Gamer 69. You are next. What is a redneck? I think they're considered somebody who is country, maybe rough around the edges. I think they would probably be someone who would be, when somebody says redneck to me, I envision somebody driving a pickup truck with hunting rifle, guns on the back. Probably says what they, if they're thinking it, they're going to say it. And they don't care if it butt hurts anybody. One more card for Gamer 69. Sound about right? All right. Is Amin still here too? Mark, hello, welcome. Lachey, hello, welcome. Your name looks familiar. I want to say welcome back. All right, Gamer69. I don't think they're all considered bad. I think they just are a little rough around the edges. Gamer69, the first card you have is the Six of Cups. A lot of people have received this card today. It represents that something has just happened to take things to the next level. So it represents quite possibly a reunion or the rekindle of something from your past. Remember, it can be a hobby, a career, a place you used to visit. You have the Knight of Wands. Whoopsie, wrong way. The Knight of Wands represents, it's a corresponding card, in that everybody will benefit as long as they are sincere with heart. The thing about this person, again, it just popped up. They're enthusiastic, they have enthusiasm, and they have good ideas. The problem is they have to be in charge, and they need everybody to know they are in charge. This person's going to get carried away. They're going to lose interest. This person is not a team player, and they tend to be self-employed. It doesn't mean they are self-employed. They just tend to be self-employed. The next card you have is the Ten of Cups. This card represents domestic bliss and to enjoy and appreciate it because you deserve it. Tens are also the completion of a cycle, freeing you up to start a new one. So congratulations on that. Your oracle for the day is the Metamorphosis reversed. It says there are times of chaos and darkness that occur, much like the growing pains experienced by a caterpillar who is in the process of becoming a butterfly. There is a tendency to expect the worst when the first sign of difficulty arises and something is taken away, or unwanted circumstances come to challenge you to let go of old ideas about how life is supposed to be. My friend, you are not a victim. Rather, you're experiencing temporary discomfort we all must go through before the beauty is revealed. Green Zombie, you are next, my friend. I haven't seen if Amin is here still. So we're going to go ahead and jump to Green Zombie before I lose battery power on both of my phone and the laptop. Green Zombie, are you ready? 1. The first card you have is the Queen of Wands, which represents love and money. But she also says to adopt witchy glamour and ooze charm and magic from every pore, begilding everyone you meet. The Queen of Wands represents a dark woman who is tanned. So, like a tanned woman, country woman, spends their time outside. This person is friendly, loving, and honorable. Now, if you have any questions, and if the question is about a man, then yes, the man is well disposed. The man is friendly, favorable, and sympathetic. If you have a question and it's about a woman, she is interested in you. The next card you have is the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is a corresponding card. It just popped up, and it says everyone will benefit as long as they're sincere with heart. The problem with the Knight is they have a lot of enthusiasm and all the good ideas, but they must be in charge. Everyone must know they're going to get carried away. They're going to lose interest, and they are not a team player. And again, the person tends to be self-employed. You have the Ten of Cups, which represents domestic bliss. Enjoy and appreciate it because you deserve it. Your oracle for the day is the Strength card, reversed. Here it is. Reverse, this card says, when you see the Strength card reversed, pay particular attention to your health, for this indicates that your body, mind, and spirit need strengthening at this time. Exercise, rest, and proper nutrition are necessary to keep you in balance. My friend, don't deplete yourself through overwork, as now is the time for building your stamina. Perhaps you feel the bonds weakening in a relationship. My friend, if they are in danger of being broken, they need to be repaired. Attend to them now before the burden gets too heavy. Be strong. Face the reality of your relationship at this time and give it your attention. For any fragile thread, it may give way. Let go of whatever robs you of your life force and trust that something better will take its place. I hope that helps. I thank you for being so patient. Oh, I appreciate you, and thank you so much, you guys. The Guardian Oracle, thank you for being here. You guys caught me at the tail end of this, though. So Green Zombie, if you'd like an in-depth, a whole layout, that's 10 plus cards, send me an email, and I would love to do one for you. I'm in. I only have a couple of minutes. Dusty Buns. We're getting ready to end our live stream. In the first card you have is the Ten of Swords. This card, I feel like you've received this. It's a betrayal and distress card. So you may literally feel like you've been stabbed in the back. And it says that at least everything is now known and out in the open. And you now know the ground when you're face down in it. It's a 10 representing the completion of a cycle, freeing you up to start a new one. You have the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups comes with a quest. And the quest is for you to fulfill your desires, what you're passionate about. You also have the Devil, Major Arcana. It says stop avoiding situations that hold you in a state of fear. Just do it. But on the flip side, remember that if you keep wanting, you will always be in need. Stephen, hello, welcome.